really created this beautiful place and beautiful space. And I can say that the film Come Back Home. So this is the first home screening, and I also would like to say that our beloved Turkey. There are several people here who have connection to Turkey in this group. So I would like to say that I also use all the opportunities to tell that there are some beloved friends in Turkey. They are 18 years in prison because they are intellectuals and they want to bring peace. They want to work with, they work in the Gezi movement and everything, but they didn't do anything than protecting the environment. So, and I also would like to say that we should remember what has happened in Turkey, is happening right now. So your mosque is not only the religious, what can I say, issues that you are working with, and Seyran has been working with, and also Tugay, and many of you working with Stop Extremism movement. And I hope we will stop extremism, which is really increasing in Turkey. So please write about it, write about the film, and write about the fascistic regime of Erdogan, because beautiful people right now are in jail. And a very good friend of mine, Hakan Altanay, whom I came to Norway, we studied together at Bosphorus University, and he came to Norway, we studied there, and afterwards he went to Yale, and he was trying to bring peace to our country, did like exactly what Seyran is doing. Many people are doing the same things in Turkey, but many people are in jail. So write about it, and when we are together, we are stronger. So thank you very much, and you remember my question before the screening? Okay, do you have, now I'm asking questions to you. Do you know where I find this idea of horizontal leadership?
By the book release?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you have seen the book?
Yes. Uh-huh. Yes, it will be.
More precise.
More precise, yes.
Okay.
Is there any other things about, the horizontal leadership? Or vertical leadership? I don't know. So, okay, can I say? Yeah. First time I came here, not here, the other mosque, the first place. So I didn't know Seyran so much. So we were talking siz, biz, Turkish, very formal to each other. I think 20 minutes we did, and then we changed it to sen. I saw.
02.
Yeah. Yes. So we were filming, and then we just sat down and we were having, lunch together. And suddenly I saw Seyran. She was coming from the third floor, and she was having a table. She was carrying this table like, oh my God, that was the best scene ever. But we packed everything, so I couldn't make that scene. So I have observed her leadership in the mosque, and I was fascinated with her horizontal leadership, which is including giving responsibility and trusting, and it's a flow. So I have also worked with many other imams to my other films. I have also worked with people who did send foot soldiers to Al-Qaeda. So that I really met really vertical leaders, and they are so vertical. So I was talking to Seyran, my first interview. So Seyran was sitting, I was sitting on the floor. So we were, watching each other. At that time when I was, talking to Seyran, I really remember that I was kind of broke out because I really wanted to ask you, could you please lay down? I want to film you like that. But at that time it was, at the beginning of our friendship, so I couldn't really ask. So when we were in Norway, when we were in the forest, so I asked Seyran, do you mind that, I can interview you when you are horizontal? And Seyran said, yes, it's a great idea. I will be in the nature. So that was, that was the thing that I wanted to really
bring her to the audience horizontally, not vertically. So because this is how I have experienced. I think everybody in the mosque also has this attitude. So, and we also travel together, so we are traveling partners, and we are sometimes digitally, sometimes in person. So if you have any questions, so I'm willing to answer.
If not, it's quite
Late.
But please talk just 2 or 3 sentences about your former films, because they are the reason why I said yes to you.
Yes.
And your films are here, everyone can take it from you. Please.
Sure.
Just
I could say that right after 9/11, I wasn't sure if I was Muslim. So I was kind of trying to search the religion, and then I started to make a film about Islam and homosexuality, then Islam and feminism, and then Islam and masculinity. So I have worked in 3 different films. There are actually 3 different films. They are all into this, the issues about gender and Islam. So I thought I finished this concept. So I was also thinking like I was going to make the fourth film about female imams. So and the working title was The First Supper, because everybody knows the Last Supper, but the First Supper we don't talk about it. So my dream was to bring all the female imams all around the world, which there are not so many, and northern Norway maybe, and have a First Supper. So that was like the idea. So I contacted with several other female imams, but my mother gave me an article about Seyran Ateş, whom I didn't know before, unfortunately. It was from New York Times, I guess. So I read the article, I said, oh my God, she has everything that I had all my films in one person. So that I wrote her long letter with lots of references, see this type of thing. So then I got the response, and then it was very actually quick. And then I came to Berlin. So it's like I have struggled like almost, I don't know, like 15 years or something for making all these 3 films. So suddenly Seyran had everything in the mosque. I mean, like in the mosque, like we can be like that and we can be ourselves because it's hot. So I don't need to cover myself. So so there is the email, and then I think you had CNN, BBC, and everybody was kind of after you.
Something like 40 emails after me and doing the documentary. I was so tired about interviews, but your email was so great because you sent me all your information about your former work. So this was the reason why I accepted, and it was absolutely true because you understand the spirit of our mosque. Many of them just want to make a story. Everybody tells the story, so I would also tell the story. It was also such a regular thing for them. For you, it was special. So I just want to underline that the relationship between you and our mosque and congregation is kind of spiritual.
And we have also experienced many other things in China, 9 hours of interrogation and everything. So it's another story.
It's another story. Maybe we'll next time.
Yes.
Yeah, I say.
So thank you so much.
Ending up is a very important point. The next point why I understand that you understood me was that you said you have never seen such a clean mosque before.
And I travel a lot.
Really important sentence and a really important point for me because this is one of my challenges. Or for me, it's so normal to have a very clean mosque, and that's a very special point. And
Maybe just one little story. You told everybody that Mo and I went to New York to marry this couple.
Yeah.
We went to a mosque, and obviously I'm not going to say which mosque, but this reminded me of it. But Mo prayed, and I didn't pray. And then he came out and he said, I'm going to say it in German because, and then I'm going to translate it. Der Teppich ist dreckig. Der stinkt. Ich muss meine Hände waschen gehen. The carpet is dirty. I need to go wash my hands because it was smelling a bit. So yes, a clean mosque is very important. It's not a general thing that a mosque is
Yeah,
dirty.
it's not a general thing. There are for sure also other mosques which are clean or very, very nice. But the part of the women regularly are not that
Yes.
so nice. And remember, do you remember the mosque in Peking? There we have
Oh yeah, yeah. How can
females
I forget that?
so dirty.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I cannot imagine how people get this spiritual there. It's okay. I have like pray here. Are you stupid?
Yeah.
Yes.
That brought us together.
Yes.
So.
Abdul Ahmad Rashid, Journalist von Erzähler, wird demnächst hier predigen zum Thema Sauberkeit.
Abdul Ahmad Rashid is a very well-known lecturer journalist, and he's going to do a khutbah here based on hygiene.
Oh, that's very nice. That's very nice.
Dankeschön.